all the time.
Okay, so first agreement I think we came to is Andy agrees to talk to his boss about.
Yeah, I'll talk to my boss and we'll see what he says.
Mhm.
So.
Is there any specific time frame you think you can get that done before the final by?
Well, the final is next Wednesday, so I have basically the whole weekend and Monday and Tuesday. So.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I think I can definitely talk to him before then, and I could send you an email over the weekend. I'll give him a call actually after this meeting. So.
Okay, so we'll say you agree to talk to your boss about the situation by the weekend, and then send professor
an email.
Okay. Talk to his boss. Send, we'll say, the outcome of the conversation to Professor Kirkman. Alright, and number 2, Professor, I think you agreed that you would want to talk to your bosses as well?
Yep, first thing in the morning I'll
Okay.
request to do the exam earlier than the normal school hours. That way it seems like we're both sacrificing something rather than just moving for our own convenience within school hours.
Yeah, definitely. And you expressed some concern about his participation in the class. Is there anything you'd like to address?
No, I mean, kids do miss classes, and then that's just like made the decision a little bit harder for me to give what seems like special treatment, but really it's just I'm helping the better interests of the student. And then he's still taking the same day, so he has the same amount of full days to study and prepare.
Alright, that sounds agreeable to me. And then in your reply to his email, you just want to put what you talk to your bosses, like the result of that conversation.
Yep.
He's talked to his superiors by tomorrow, and put the results of that conversation
So is it?
in a response to his email.
So is it actually like 100% sure we could do it at 6 a.m. that day, or would you have to talk to your bosses before you did that?
I have to get permission from them, but I am willing and capable to be up earlier for that time.
Okay.
Because again, I just want my students to get good grades.
Yeah, so that's still not final.
Right, it's not final until I hear back, or I respond to your email with what my boss tells me in the morning. They're
Okay.
probably sleeping right now.
Okay, we want to put an amendment in here in case that does go wrong, or are we okay with
Amendment
things
as
right
in
now?
Like
so
an
if his-
ultimatum.
Yeah,
Like,
if his bosses are not okay with it, what will occur in that event?
So if they're not okay with that, and my boss says I cannot miss, then we could probably, I guess I'll just have to cancel work for that day and come in on the exact time.
Okay.
But it's very important to me that we can kind of come to an agreement. That's why I set the meeting. So.
and I definitely take his concerns into consideration. So we're just still going to go for what we just agreed on, but ultimately we have to stick to the school policy if my boss denies me. Otherwise I'm getting fired.
Right.
I'm a professor.
Are we going to have to read this off after?
Yeah.
Okay. Then are we each going to get copies of it?
Yep.
Okay, good.
So is number 1, Andy agrees to talk to his boss by the end of the weekend and send the outcome of that conversation to Professor Kirkland. Number 2, Professor Kirkland agrees to talk to his superiors by tomorrow and put the results in response to Andy's email. And number 3, in the event of Professor Kirkland's superiors are unagreeable to his request, Andy will take the exam at the scheduled time. And that's so we just walk out of here with like a definite resolution.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that sounds good to you guys, let's have you sign. So I'm glad we were able to reach a resolution here, and wish you guys the best.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you. See you guys later.